Mike, don't judge me for my actions. Take one. What's up, everybody? We are back on the Reely podcast, brought to you by FlixFan Official. I am here today with Jordan of Stage 5 Rentals and Control USA.
Stage 5 Wraps.
Stage 5 Wrap.
Yeah, and Control USA, international vinyl supply company housed in Newport Beach, California.
You wouldn't rent wraps.
You can if you. We can work something out. We'll figure it out. If you have money, we can rent wraps. That's totally cool.
That's it.
As long as I get paid.
That's a business answer.
Yeah, that's totally cool.
We are here re-recording an episode that my high ass totally messed up with the framing. It was dog water.
It was piss poor.
It was so bad.
It was piss poor performance on everyone's part, including mine, and I called a bunch of people out, and if I'm being completely honest, I'm kind of glad that it's not going to air.
Yeah.
Like anywhere. That's
God.
awesome. Because if I run for office, that's gonna fuck my shit up.
Yeah, they'd be like, what kind of judgment does this guy have if he's going to put out content where literally my face was just fucking cut off half the episode. It was trying to make macaroni out of dog shit.
He tries to be timeless, but we do have a sign of the times. And I'm not going to say it out loud unless we end up getting there in the podcast, which we probably will, but that's why it's here.
You want
Just in case.
You want to elaborate on this, or?
Well, like, I know you want to be timeless, so you don't want to talk about stuff that's happening right now, because then it, like, kind of polarizes your episodes a little bit, and we're doing it in the beginning of the episode right now, so that's probably not smart either, but that's okay. We're pushing forward.
Before we bring up the current events,
yeah,
let's stick to movies, because that's
okay,
what I brought
that's
you
what
on.
I'm saying. Yeah.
Film connoisseur,
Right.
as well as businessman.
I am.
And
one of them is a lie.
Let's start with your favorite movie of all time, or top 5. That's too difficult.
Yeah, but okay, you asked me that a while back, and my response was for the top 3. There's like 5 different movies because like you can't.
Oh, I remember because
you can't answer that. Yeah, it's like a top.
You had like a bracket.
Right. It's like tied for first and like tied for second, and it's like of all time. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's of all time for what category? Like comedy or like drama or like.
If you like a desert island movie, how about that? If you could only take one movie to a desert island.
Oh.
You know?
That I'd have to watch forever and ever and ever.
And that's almost a different question because it's not your favorite comedy. You're not ranking it in a different way. What's a movie that you're so comfortable and
I was just about to say
watching?
that's probably ranked on comfortability.
Yeah.
And that's probably Anchorman.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah, it's probably Anchorman. Talk about that. Do words with that. Anchorman's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's an all-star cast, an absolute fucking powerhouse cast, like unbeatable. If you're talking casting wise, that cast is like for sure top 5.
Yeah, you have Will Ferrell, you have Steve Carell.
Yeah, Steve Carell. Both of them are fucking
Paul Rudd.
Powerhouses. Paul Rudd. Yep. Who's John C. Reilly?
Is
Oh no, it's not John
Reilly
C. Reilly. It's
who's Cyril Figgis from?
Oh yeah, Cyril. Yeah, he's in it too. The poop man. Yeah, dude. And then even his girlfriend, fucking what's her face? I always forget her name.
Christina Applegate.
Yeah, she fucking
powerhouse,
dude.
Yeah,
powerhouse, man. That entire cast is just awesome. And then they have like Luke Wilson cameo, and like
Ben Stiller cameo.
Ben Stiller cameos. Yeah. Oh yeah, the fight scene. Yeah, the fight scene. Spanish Luke. The streets run red.
What's Luke Wilson's name? Isn't it Oh no, Vince Vaughn is.
Vince Vaughn.
Houndtooth,
yeah.
Right? Something Houndtooth.
Mantooth. Dorothy Mantooth is a saint. Yeah, dude. That movie is definitely top 5 casting of all time ever.
Like,
for sure, number one
all those comedic actors together. Like I love that line where Vince Vaughn goes, "I don't like you, Ron Burgundy, but goddamn do I respect you."
Do I respect you?
That's high tier, dude. No, that's a good one.
You're a bad man, Mr. Burgundy. The little girl. I laughed the first time I saw that, I laughed so fucking hard at her saying that, dude. Literally, like, and I have an annoying laugh, you know that. I have, like, when I actually laugh, it's a really fucking annoying laugh.
Like a high
I did
pitch.
that in a theater when no one else laughed at that, and I laughed hard, dude. Hard. It was embarrassing. It was a formative moment.
Danny Trejo is the bartender, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Danny Trejo's a bartender. It seriously is just like anyone that wasn't working when they had that was just like, you want a fucking 15 seconds? And he's like, how much? And they're like, we're not paying you.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, sure, you know?
Yeah, it was like an A-lister's passion project, it felt like.
Yeah.
So you're leaning more towards the comedic side if it was like a desert island movie.
Well, I mean, because I'm gonna have if you're talking about Desert Island again, that's comfortability. Because I'm gonna have to watch that forever, and I'm gonna have to pretty much take my mind off the fact I'm stuck on a desert fucking island. So I'd have to laugh at something.
Would you say that's your favorite comedy?
Again, that's gonna be tied top two or three, even.
What are the others? And I'm easing into the Mike Judge thing, but this is a good base. Like with comedy.
It's kind of a kaleidoscope, right? Because I appreciate it for different reasons. Like I like Monty Python, all of them. See, that's what I'm saying. I group all of them into like one thing because I view them all as like one thing. But I also like Broken Lizard, like fucking dude. Super Troopers is by far again. See, that's what I'm saying. Like comedy, but it's a tied for number one. Super Troopers and fucking Anchorman are top two. Some of the funniest movies on the planet. Yeah,
I could see. You like an ensemble cast of like people who are like funny. You like people who can improvise.
Exactly.
You know?
I like movies that are partially improvised.
Yeah.
For sure, because that's definitely the running fucking theme.
Because you know what's funny? The exact opposite of that kind of movie is like an Edgar Wright, Shaun of the Dead, or Hot Fuzz. Because he focuses so much on the writing and the cuts,
so much on the dialogue,
and it's so sophisticated.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
like
opposite.
It's almost like Wes Anderson, where it's like God, it's so calculated every move. It's like it takes the fun
I don't think
out
it's
of it.
like Wes Anderson. I think it's more like just divulging into individual characters a lot more. Like it's about Simon's fucking character the whole fucking time for sure.
Yeah.
Like literally, it's just
him.
And like you introduce other characters, but like they don't really matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like in Anchorman, it's not one person, it's like a group. Like it's like the Legend of Ron Burgundy, but like barely. Like everybody else has the same amount of screen time as fucking Will Ferrell does. Essentially, like literally everybody else does. You know? It's
like every scene. It's a toss up. Who gets to deliver the funniest line? Like who gets to be the funniest guy? Like because it's like it is Ron Burgundy's movie, but Brick is like steals a lot of the show.
Right. Oh yeah, and like watching it again, like knowing, dude, that's why it's almost timeless in itself because you see these actors in other roles and you bond with them in other roles, like Steve Carell in The Office. Everybody gets sad when Michael gets sad. He's like so good at it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now after you've watched that, if you haven't seen Anchorman, is your name Patrick Starr and do you live under a fucking rock?
Thank you.
Because you should see it. But to the people who haven't seen it, go see it. But it seriously is like, I forgot what I was going with that.
No, it's a good.
I got distracted by the
people.
You
gave me a good Anchorman and Broken Lizard and these comedy troops. Like I'm sure
Super Troopers
even like Pineapple Express, like the Apatow Crew. I'm sure
that's not going to be top 5 for me though. That's definitely fucking funny.
Yeah,
but it's not going to be top 5.
How does Apatow different from these other creative comedic people?
Did Judd Apatow do This Is the End?
Yes.
Was that him?
Yeah.
Okay, that's like number 4 for me.
That one is the closest to like Anchorman.
Right though, because see the archetype. The archetype. It's literally the exact same. It's the same cutout. It's just a different movie in a different situation. It's the same thing. It's 4 or 5 people that are like individually hysterical. The movie's not about any of them individually.
Yeah.
But one carries through the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like it's you know what I mean. It's about what's Jay and
Seth's kind of
Seth.
trip.
It's like right, their weekend thing that gets ruined.
That's what said. I remember taking screenwriting classes and like learning like what the actual plot of movies were, and it was all like, oh yeah, like for that one for example, they're like, Jay is coming down for a weekend in LA with Seth.
Yeah.
And it gets resolved when they survive the weekend. And it was like that's it.
When you have to boil it down to like 2 sentences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the entire movie is not about. You don't give a shit about that. It's like it's about. I'm gonna come wherever the fuck I want.
Yeah, but all of that doesn't matter. Like all of that's just whatever. That's all in.
It's all about Channing Tatum being a gimp. Like that movie's literally all about Channing Tatum being a gimp.
But you can tell that okay. The things I like about like Channing Tatum being a gimp is like you can tell that like that's an addition to the movie that they did at a reading.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they didn't like that was not written in for sure. And I love shit like that because like you can for sure if you like watch movies like that and you like appreciate comedy like that, you can for sure tell when it's like scripted and when it's like I was gonna say generic. It's not. What is it?
Improvised.
No, candid or whatever. Whatever. There's a word for it. It's a Hollywood word for it. I don't fucking remember. But organic. Jesus Christ, that took too long. Dude, don't do drugs, man. Yeah, man. Fucking. When it's organic and it's like, you can just run with it. They do like 20, 30, 40 takes. Same with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is my favorite fucking show. And like, and it's just for the same reason.
Yeah.
We like the escapism aspect of movies and shooting and like the film industry in general, and and like that's like a key cusp aspect of it for me, 100%, and I know it is for you.
Yeah.
So like that's like, I don't know. That's like.
Do you like a Larry David? Do you like
funny.
Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Okay. I have moods where I like that, but I can't sit and watch whole seasons of fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm, right?
Yeah.
I can't.
Too droll.
Yeah, that or
it's
the what's the other one that he produces?
Seinfeld.
No, I can fucking I can watch.
You like
Seinfeld all day long.
I remember. Yeah, there was a period where.
But that's cast again.
Yeah.
Again, that's almost the exact same archetype.
Yeah.
Like it's almost the same.
I just watched the Seinfeld where they have to bring a bottle of wine to a dinner, and George goes, "Well, why do we have to bring a bottle of wine?" He's like, "It's like they invited you." It's like, "Well, sorry for responding to your invitation. Why do we have to invite me to your home?"
Yeah.
He goes, "Why can't I just bring cola? I'm not going to drink wine."
And then they have to go to the liquor store, and then
and they get the chocolate babka and all that shit.
Yeah, I always confuse that one with the one where Jerry robs the old lady of her turkey. Because he's just fed up with it. He's just give me the turkey. Jackson.
It is the casting on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Again, it's the casting. See, there's all this blah blah blah, and if you just get funny enough people, the blah 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 will work itself the fuck out, and it really like doesn't matter, dude. Anchorman, fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm, It's Always Sunny. They all have like skeletons, like on how they want stuff to go, and then they're like, no, do that again. That's way funnier.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
dude. If you ever make your way to Succession, I'm not gonna make this about Succession like last time. It's Adam McKay and Will Ferrell producing it, and again, it's like it's a mask. It looks nothing like Anchorman, but the same formula is there. I was watching the the making of, and it was one of the scenes was completely improvised. The first scene, it was a birthday party where all the people meet each other for the first time, and it's the dad's turning 80. Okay. And Adam McKay just said no script. Like, you guys, we did all the readings, whatever, and you guys kind of have your characters now, and just how would you act at this birthday party?
Right.
And so they go wild. Camera operators, they go wild too. They're like, hey, follow the action. Yeah. And there's a lot of whip and pans like The Office.
Yeah.
And again, what's so cool about it is like they're shooting on film, so everyone's just like, fucking.
Did you like The Candidate?
The Canaanite?
No, The Candidate with Will Ferrell.
That was pretty funny. Where he punches a baby.
Where he punches the fucking baby. Dude, and like the way he's making fun of Bush the whole time.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my fucking god.
They get so close to the Koch brothers in that movie. They're like the bad guys of that movie.
Yeah. No, they are. That's the whole point.
It's so funny.
That's the whole point.
They made a slapstick about like exactly what's going on.
Yeah, and it's pretty exact. It's not even. They didn't even have to stretch. They literally just played people.
Yeah. Did you see Don't Look Up?
Don't Look Up is the one where that one that just came out, right? Yeah.
What did you think of that?
I love that.
So funny. Thank you.
Wow. I listened to someone on TikTok. Sue me. Whatever, dude. I'm on TikTok all the time. It's like 90% of what I do. Yeah, I was listening to some guy break down that movie on TikTok, and I agree with him wholeheartedly in that he said that movie is very, very high intellect, and if you don't get that movie or you don't like that movie, then you're just not smart.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Like anyone, quote me, anyone that doesn't like Don't Look Up, you're just not smart.
Yeah.
And it's okay. That's okay.
It's okay.
But you're just not smart.
I'm going to quote that. I'm going to do
right
no,
can you do the
yeah.
Because that's what I want.
Yeah.
It's okay. Here, I'll do a good one. If you don't like Don't Look Up, that's okay. I'm not with you, but someone might be. So, just know that you're dumb. And that's okay. Okay. Definitely do the thing right there.
Jesus and Mero, their little I love that.
Or like imagination.
Imagination.
Yeah, you can do that.
Dude, I saw somebody on my Instagram stories talking shit on that. Dude, immediately muted their stories.
Yeah,
because I felt the same
people.
way.
They're literally
like,
stupid people.
The movie's about you. If you really don't get it, the movie really is about you.
And tell me that is not exactly how that would happen.
Yeah.
Dude, that got nailed so like everything in that movie got nailed so fucking perfectly, dude.
Dude, I hated that Steve Jobs kind of guy, the Elon Musky.
It's an Elon Musk.
Yeah.
100% it's Elon Musk.
Oh my god, like he's such a good actor, but I hated how good he was. Yeah. Like he played that to a fucking T.
Yeah, he made me hate him.
There's 170,000 data points that we've had on you since the 90s. Yeah. It's like he's awful, dude.
Yeah. And it's true though. Like that's 100%. Like that's like
Yeah.
It's like creepy accurate.
That's again Adam McKay, and he also did The Big Short. He did Vice too, which I was the only one I didn't like.
Vice was alright. I liked The Big Short because it was like a fucking super boring story that like they made a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, I
But,
like it
like-
because they broke the rules, dude. They're like, hey, this part's next boring is boring, so we're gonna show Margot Robbie in a bath to explain it.
Yeah.
And they're like very upfront about it,
Yeah.
you know. And it's all like, okay, like it's this whole banking thing is big enough. You should understand what's going on because so many people just lost their homes and didn't know why.
Yeah.
And so this movie's like, okay, we're gonna not make a fucking Marvel movie this summer. We're gonna do this. Like we're gonna,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, yeah, I'm really like hoping they stop making Marvel movies because I'm kind of fucking sick of them. They're not very good.
Yeah, they're gonna.
It's just not very good, man.
I don't see it happening in the next.
He asked
2
me
years.
if I was gonna see the new Batman. I was like, nope, I'm not gonna see it. I don't like superhero movies.
Not a superhero guy.
They're not good.
See, so viewers at home, you can create
Christian
your own.
Bale was the last good Batman. You can quote me on that. too.
Yeah, I
Christian Bale was
still
the last great Batman.
like the Dark Knight more than this new Batman, the Batman.
Yeah, fuck the Batman.
But it surpassed my expectations. I will say that. And if you
What
want,
was your expectations though?
I thought it was gonna be
That's
ass.
another Batman movie.
Yeah, again, I thought it
What was
was
his
gonna
car?
be.
Is it the old school one?
It was kind of old school. It looked like a Mustang body.
Hmm.
I can show you the Batmobile.
Show me the Batmobile. We'll pull it up right here. We
Yeah.
can talk about that one.
It's like a Charger.
Oh, that's ugly as shit. That's not a Batmobile. What
Yeah,
the
that
fuck is
wasn't.
that thing?
And it's got like
You see this?
blue flames and shit.
That looks dumb as fuck, bro.
But they show him like building it in his garage. Like they have like
You better
a lot
put
of
this
scenes.
up right here, cause hey, that looks like a fucking. Yo, I have homies project cars that look like that, dude. Like, that looks like shit, man.
People loved it, bro.
He's a fucking billionaire, dude. Why the fuck would he be rocking some
Dude.
76 fastback shelled Mustang V8, bro?
I thought.
He had a tank in the movie I like.
Oh,
he
yeah.
had a tank, bro.
Yeah. In this one, there was a scene where
Who's
he's
Alfred in the one that we like?
a Schmeagol.
No.
The guy who plays Schmeagol. Oh no. Michael Caine.
Yeah, Michael fucking Caine.
Michael Caine.
Oh, I love you, spelunking.
Tangerine.
You're gonna go. Tangerine.
I was in Burma.
Put him up here. Right? Put
and
him
a
right
child had a ruby
Michael
sauce with tangerine.
Of a tangerine.
I gotta
He's
think.
in wait, who's the guy that talks like this in Seinfeld? Because I got him confused with Cary Grant the other day. Cary Grant right here.
Oh.
He's from the 50s though, Cary Grant. Cary Grant looked like a
I don't know that
football
guy in
human
Seinfeld.
since he was like 22.
What
This
el-
is
what
him
episode?
when he was like 22. He's old as fuck. Do you see this? Look at his eyes. He's soulless.
What episode is that guy you're talking about?
It's Elaine's boss.
Oh, Biederman.
Biederman. No.
Not Biederman?
No. At the writing. He's the adventurer guy that goes to fucking Brazil for like 3 months or whatever. He was only gonna go for a couple days. He's like, Elaine, I love the culture, and he just fucking stays down there.
I don't know. I couldn't name that guy.
No,
But,
Peterman. Jay Peterman.
Jay Peterman?
Yeah, it's Peterman. Jay Peterman.
Jay Peterman?
Yeah, it's a Peterman catalog.
With the white hair and the fucking
With
dark
the
eyebrows.
gray-
the
yeah,
gray
yeah.
hair. Elaine,
Yeah.
come into my office. He's always like
Yeah. He always talks like he doesn't
always has
know how
trouble.
to say the
Yeah. He always talks like he's searching for the next word.
He talks like that SpongeBob meme where it's like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly. If you could word.
Wait, you
in the
thought he
real-
was Alfred? How is this connected to Batman?
They talk similarly. They remind me
Oh,
of
yeah,
each
Michael
other. That's
Caine.
why. But the Michael
Yeah.
Caine and whoever the
No,
fuck,
dude,
whoever the fuck that guy is.
The new Alfred is Schmeagol, bro. Is the guy who played fucking. His name's Andy Serkis. He's the guy who does all
I
the
like
CGI.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah, he does all the CGI.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. He's cool.
I didn't. Again, like when the movie started. Again, I'm not gonna try and sell you on a genre you don't like.
No.
But the good parts,
Not
like
buying.
I thought it was like ass the first 30 minutes. I was like, dude, they're really trying to be Dark Knight because I love Dark Knight. Still my favorite Batman.
It is the only Batman
Yeah.
that I recognize.
That movie's fantastic. But then as this one progressed, it became like Seven. It became more like the movie Seven. It was
I like Seven
detective.
though a lot.
It was like Detective Batman.
Like a lot.
And then
Wait,
they play with-
Seven's What's in the Box, right?
What's in the box?
I
Yeah.
love that fucking movie.
Yeah.
That movie's awesome. That movie, hey, for drama, top 3 for sure.
Oh, right?
Top 3,
Yeah.
yeah. I like that suspenseful shit. Yo, speaking of which, if you want to have like top 3, It's a little cheesy. I like cheesier fucking movies. Just saying. If
Oh,
we're
yeah,
going for
yeah.
the drama, since again the escapism, I don't like super real shit. I like a little bit of escapism.
Yeah.
The French movie, The Platform, is by far one of the most fucked up movies I've ever watched. So if you haven't seen The Platform, go see The Platform.
Wow. Fucked up in a good way.
Yeah, like very disturbing. Like, it's relatable enough where it's very disturbing.
The Platform sounds like a terrorist attack thing.
No, it's basically like this, like, without saying too much,
Yeah.
it's this multi-level prison that, like, has a platform in the middle, and the inmates at the top it's where the food starts, and then the inmates at the bottom get whatever the inmates in between don't eat, essentially.
Oh my lord.
But, like, there's
That's kinda
there's
cool.
100 levels. I'm not gonna tell you the
Yeah.
whole thing because there's like a bunch of twists in it. But there's 100 levels,
Whoa, that sounds sick.
and the people at the bottom end up dying and not eating at all. So like they become fucking crazy and trying to figure out how to get up,
Yeah.
right? Up
It
the
sounds like
platform.
it
It's
sounds like
fucking
if
cool, man.
Snowpiercer was vertical.
That's almost exact. It's like Snowpiercer without the rape. It's literally like it's exactly like that, but it's like less weird. I didn't like Snowpiercer.
Without the bug candy bars.
Yeah.
The jelly bars.
Yeah,
of
that's
bugs.
No, it's not.
That was weird.
It's
Decent movie. but
Platform's really fucking good.
I want to see Platform. Yeah.
Another one you told me to bring up was The
Yeah.
Outpost. The Outpost is
Yeah,
fucking-
this is your hidden gem.
Yeah, my hidden gem. Hidden gem. Cool. So, The Outpost is a military movie. It's about a platoon of people that get ambushed at a forward operating base or an FOB in Afghanistan or Iraq. I think it's Afghanistan. But it's one of the last ones when we were pulling out of the Afghanistan war. There was a forward operating base in between like a valley, and they just woke up to like rocket fire one morning. And it's a true story, and the people who it's about like helped direct it, so it's like fucking accurate.
Damn.
And it's like it's very similar to that first scene in Saving Private Ryan, where it's just that gnarly fucking beach
D-Day.
scene, and it's just non-stop, like
Yeah.
fucked the entire time. And The Outpost is non-stop action. Like it's
Wow.
it's not like those war movies where they have like a wife and kid and it takes 30 minutes to get to the fucking action.
Yeah.
They wake up and they're locking and loaded. Like
Yeah.
it's fucking rad. And then at the end they do like a little tribute to the people who actually passed, and you see all the real people and they match them up with the characters,
Ooh.
which is another thing I love about fucking war movies.
Yeah.
When it's like factual and they can actually put it next to each other, because that means that the people who they're representing agree with that,
Yeah.
or their families agree with that's an accurate representation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't like when they just do it for like propaganda purposes, like fucking the Benghazi one.
Oh, 14 hours?
14 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a total lie. Everything about that movie is fucking not true, like at all.
What's
like,
another bad
at all.
war movie?
A bad war movie? Like inaccurate or like
Just a bad, like Pearl Harbor. I don't like. You know.
the
Just
new
'cause
one
I
or
don't
the
like
old
Ben
one?
Affleck, the old one.
The old one, the one that came out when we were like kids.
Yeah. But before I even say that, my brother is a big war movie
I
guy.
can't say I remember that.
He loves that movie. He was like a big Band of Brothers guy. Like I
Band
feel
of
like
Brothers is, dude. I've watched Band of Brothers so many times. That series. Did you watch the Pacific one too?
I did see the Pacific.
Oh, that was awesome. All
Yeah.
of them are so fucking good,
Yeah.
man. They're all so fucking. I was bummed that they didn't bring the same people back to the Pacific, but also like, hey man, they're different. They're different people. You know what I mean? Like they're a completely different
Yeah.
regiment. They wouldn't go. But I was like 10 when I was watching that. I used to be super obsessed with military.
No,
shit.
we got a metal case of the entire series. Yeah, for Christmas.
Me too. And it opens like a MRE box.
Yeah.
That's fucking
oh,
sick,
it's
man.
so clean. And then
Yeah.
we loved it so much that like I think my brother got it first, and the next year I got it. Like
And
we
it
just
had
have our
the
own.
window on it, that little
Yeah.
see-through window where you can see the stuff behind it.
Yeah, and that was like our Christmas show. Like
Band
all
of
the
Brothers
time.
is really good.
Yeah.
So, Band of Brothers and Generation Kill. I told you to watch.
Oh, I
Generation
still need to get
Kill.
on
You gotta
Generation
watch
Kill.
Generation Kill.
Yeah.
That's another
Sopranos
hyper
writer.
realistic one, but it's again
Iraq,
it was
right?
based off of the first 100
Yeah.
days in Iraq, and I don't know if anybody knows anything about the war, but we toppled a government in the first 100 days of being there, which is military and strategically never been fucking done like that before, like in the way that we did
Damn.
it. And it's about that from the
Those guys.
Marines' point of view, and it's funny because like. They didn't know that they were gonna be going to war like that, like the higher ups. So
Yeah.
they get all this fucking gear that's like completely unprepared for war. like gas masks that don't really fit or don't work, and
Damn.
like tanks and like batteries and shit that are all fucked up, and like they just have to deal with it because it's all from the Desert Storm War like 10 years prior.
Damn.
And they're just like leftover shit. But it's cool. Generation Kill is a hyper realistic one too, and
Yeah.
Black Hawk Down. Those are my three top 3 favorite fucking war movies of all time.
Yeah, you and my
'Cause
brother
they're hyper
really.
realistic.
He loves Black Hawk Down too.
And it's my boy, my doppelganger, Orlando Bloom's first role for 5 seconds. He's the guy that dodges the RPG in the helicopter and falls to his death. It's a very not helpful or cool role at all,
And
but it
he's-
is Orlando Bloom.
And he's in the Outpost,
Is he?
isn't he? I was looking up the poster and it's I got it, and
Okay.
he says it says he's in the Outpost. Does that mean Orlando Bloom likes war?
I think he's just really good at acting.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
I
even
think
Lord of
he's
the
just really
Rings, he's
convincing.
like, I want to. He was
Get the fuck out of here!
He's in it?
I'm in it. I didn't know. I didn't know that I was in the Outpost. That's another reason to go see it. Check it out. It's my movie.
There you go. It's your movie. Those are great picks.
Yeah, those are fucking awesome picks for war movies. I don't even see. That's what I'm saying though. That's not even.
Yeah.
If I were to rank those as my all-time, it'd be like top 10. I don't like war movies.
Did you
I don't
ever
like drama
see
movies.
James Franco? He's a prisoner of war.
The Dictator?
No, it was called.
I love that movie.
Not the Raid. Not the Great Escape. Fucking shit. I'm gonna pull it up on the little.
You do
slate.
that.
James Franco.
Brought to you by James Franco and Orlando Bloom. Today's episode is being shot at 48 FPS.
The Great Raid.
The Great Raid.
Yeah.
I think I caught that on HBO one time.
I wonder if it's good. I remember watching it, liking it, but again, now knowing what I know about like war and propaganda, I wonder if it's like a good movie. Like it's actually like accurate and shit. What
I
about
don't remember.
Apocalypse Now? You've seen that?
Apocalypse, was that?
That's
that Arnold Schwarzenegger?
that's no, that's Francis Ford Coppola directed it.
Oh yeah. What
And
the
it's
fuck am
like,
I thinking of, dude?
You're thinking of Total Recall.
I am thinking
Yeah.
of Total Recall.
I think it's
I
that
am
too.
thinking of
Yeah.
Total Recall. You're right. You're thinking of Total Recall.
For some reason
Most of my day, I'm thinking about Total Recall.
I'm thinking about the alien with 3 tits.
Yeah, that's mainly what I think about. Most of my day is
That's
Total
like-
Recall.
That's a good 97% of what I'm thinking about.
That scene where he tears his face off, or she tears his face off, I forget how that shit was like revolutionary. Like
Oh,
at the
shit.
time, like for like a filming thing, like them doing that scene and it like morphing
Hey,
and like being
at the
like,
risk of being yelled at by
seamless.
you, haven't seen it.
Are you serious? That's really disappointing. Hold on. I'm gonna hold this right here. We're gonna take a second. We're gonna watch Total Recall right here.
All of it.
Let's go. Yep. Ready?
We're gonna find a
Yeah.
stream. A live stream.
Yeah, we're just gonna stream Total Recall.
We're gonna
You
torrent
wanna
it
watch
real
Total
quick.
Recall? Just
We're gonna watch it like this. Wait, what were the other 2 that I need to watch? That like this would be fun. Like I'm gonna have guests bring movies that I have to watch
Yeah.
because I haven't seen Half Baked either. That was another one you're like.
Why have this podcast? You haven't seen these fucking
I know.
movies.
I'm busy.
I don't
I'm busy.
understand.
I'm busy.
You're busy filming a podcast and not watching movies you should be watching, so that you can have the podcast. It's an if then that, honestly.
I can't do it. I can't do drinks. free hot dogs for life.
I can't do it.
I can't do.
I can't do drinks. I can't do it.
What's
What's that from? The good guys?
The other guys.
The other guys.
There goes my
With Marky
hero.
Mark Wobble, dude. I fucking love Marky
Dude, I
Mark.
love that scene where they jump off the roof.
Yeah,
and they just
fucking-
die.
They die. So there goes my hero. Yeah.
There's no point.
There was no reason.
Aim for the bushes.
There's not even bushes. When you look, there's no
Not even
bushes.
bushes.
There's no bushes.
That's a fucking good one, dude. You don't like Doctor Strange?
Spider-Man missed it.
Did you see? There's scenes I'd like to show you more. I'd like to clip Marvel movies and just show you the trippy
Oh,
scenes.
TikTok does that.
And we can
TikTok
watch.
does that. I've seen him.
Oh, nice.
TikTok does that. I've seen him.
They're cool.
I've seen clips from all of them. They're kind of cool. I would not sit through a whole fucking movie of it.
Oh yeah.
And like it's too. That's what I'm saying. It's too unrealistic. Like and like, hey, when this was written down on paper, you guys shunned a bunch of teenagers and like fucking made fun of like cartoon and comic book culture. And now the same people are like fucking trying to like get into the movies.
It's weird.
It's fucking hysterical, bro. It's just a
replaced-
cash grab. I'm not watching it. Go fuck yourself,
I'm
bro.
not watching it. I'm
not
not burning
watching
the duster.
it, dude. I'm not burning the duster. Stop asking me about the duster. It's not gonna happen. Forget about the duster.
Forget about the duster.
Forget about Marvel movies for real, bro. And
Yeah,
also, can we just for a second stop trying to relaunch dead actors' careers in Marvel movies, please? It'd be fucking
yeah.
Thanks.
You know where Marvel really like completely
Dude,
lost
so
me
bad.
on again, and yeah, they should have lost me a while ago.
Iron Man was good.
Iron Man was good.
All of the Iron Mans
but when
were
they were
fucking awesome.
riding a tardigrade like a horse.
Tardigrade?
Like
a tardigrade.
The tardigrade.
Yeah, when you
like
told me that, bro,
horse
get the fuck out of here, bro.
in Ant-Man,
Get
I'm
the
like,
fuck out.
What the fuck is that?
Dude, Ant-Man made so many people mad.
Oh,
like anyone that knows like 9th grade science and above should be mad at that movie.
Yeah.
Nothing about it makes sense, and I know it's a fucking comic book movie, and you're like, hey Jordan, nothing makes sense. They have superpowers. You have to make it make sense though. Like you can't just fucking say shit.
What
like,
about the Deadpools?
I like Deadpool for the comedic relief.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love Rai. I love Rai.
And they're doing a.
Got you.
What's the?
Ryan Reynolds is so fucking cool. If I tagged him in this right now, he would definitely fucking say something or shout me out. That's how nice Rai is.
Ooh, I can't wait to edit this.
I'm so serious.
Yeah.
I'm so serious. That's like the type of person he is. Also,
you got some fans, Rai.
Him, if you're gonna watch this, Rai, you and Rob McElhenney's fucking TikToks on your accounts are the goddamn funniest things I've ever seen. Please don't fucking stop. Oh my god, if you stop everything else that you do, please don't stop the TikToks.
That's
Rob McElhenney and him, have you seen them? From fucking Sunny?
Oh
my
I know they have
god,
a friendship.
Dude, that's the best friendship too. Like, can you imagine like hanging out with those two fucking guys, bro? You would literally just be like
two masters
waiting
of their
for
craft.
them to say shit.
Like
yeah,
truly.
Honestly.
Truly masters of their craft. I mean, Rob he's the whole brain behind Always Sunny.
Yeah, him and Dennis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds with this whole Vance Media company now. And I wanted to bring that up because you like Free Guy.
I love Free Guy.
He's doing another movie where he's meeting his past self. Have you seen that?
No.
There's a trailer where he's like...
But I will probably see it because it's
and it totally has Free Guy vibes.
I just rewatched Waiting, too.
Oh, fire.
Fucking love
Andy Milonakis rapping by the...
Andy Milonakis! When you can ask, when we watched it, I fucking was like, oh my god, I forgot Andy Milonakis. The second you see Andy Milonakis, man, it's like, oh, dude, it's fucking Andy Milonakis, man. He's alive.
I was just on his Instagram,
you know what I mean?
Dude, and he's freestyling right here. He's freestyling with A$AP Rocky on his Instagram. Like, that's like the past week.
Put his TikToks up right here too, because his TikToks are fucking hysterical. Andy Milonakis' TikTok account is he just makes fun of people. It's so fucking funny.
He had the best show, dude.
He makes fun of.
Wait, before I forget, there's a quote in Psych that I loved where Lassiter comes up to Zach, Sean and Gus, right?
Main guy?
The main dude's name is Sean.
Yeah,
Sean Spencer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he goes, we found Prince, and then he goes, was he in a little red Corvette? And then Gus goes, under a cherry moon.
Little red Corvette.
And Lassiter goes, fingerprints.
Fingerprints.
I fucking love that.
Prince.
We found Prince.
Was he in a little red Corvette?
Was he in a little? They're so quick.
Yeah, they're very. That's like the whole thing.
And it's all '80s references.
I've tried to get a bunch of people into that show too, and they're like, "I don't get it. Is he psychic?" I'm like, "No, dude. He's just smart. Like he's." Like,
you know, one of my favorite jokes in that too is that show was on when The Mentalist was on, and The Mentalist totally stole that concept. Remember that?
You know what though? Like there was a whole 3 years where TNT made the same show 90 fucking times, and that was one of those.
But did you specifically know The Mentalist? It was like
I've seen The Mentalist, and it's literally all of those shows all came out in that 3 year window where ABC and TNT had no idea what they were doing.
There's an episode where Sean he would say something and Gus would be like, "What are you doing tonight?" He's like, "I'm just catching up on episodes of The Mentalist," and he would talk about him watching The Mentalist because he knew that show was
on at the same time.
Yeah, because he knew they ripped him off. It's like as soon as The Mentalist is about a detective who lies and pretends he's this mentalist, and all he does is have really acute vision. Yeah. And that's what Sean Spencer does. He just notices detail, and it's that's your little superpower. It's so smart.
Do you ever watch The Good Doctor?
No.
I watched the first season, and then they wanted to just copy and paste and exploit the autism aspect angle for the rest of the seasons, but the first season's pretty good, and I think it's based off of somebody who's
that actor weirds me out. He picks weird roles because he was Norman Bates.
Anybody that
wait, hold on, did he go full retard?
No. I don't. He definitely went too much retard, but he didn't go full retard. Which is the rule. The rule is you never go full retard.
Never go full
Forrest
retard.
Gump, not retarded.
I am Sam, too retarded.
Too retarded. Way too retarded. My cousin Nikki, too retarded.
What's the other one? A Good Time. There's the brother in that. Kinda retarded.
Who's Rain Man? Dennis?
Oh, Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah.
Perfect. Literally perfect. Not retarded.
Yeah.
Not retarded.
Didn't go full retard.
Didn't go full. That's what I'm saying. You never go full retard, dude.
Simple Jack?
It's like going Simple Jack.
Wait, full retard.
Bro. You can't go full retard. You can't go from not retarded to fully retarded. You can't do that. You can go brain damage. We are flaming dragon. Listen, flaming fuckface. Take a step back and fuck your face. Dude, that's another one!
Oh,
Tropic Thunder. Another movie where it's about 4 or 5 guys and none of them have a specific fucking main role and they're all individually hysterical, dude.
Yeah.
When Jack Black is tied to the fucking tree, he's
my god.
He's like, Lance, come over here, I'll suck your dick and cobble the paws, swallow the grain. Literally, dude, is the funniest fucking thing. Or when he's like telling, he's telling Jay, again, that it's Jay in that movie.
Yeah.
Dude, he's telling him the bat stole his Skittles. She's like, it's okay, now we can get more Skittles. But it's Coke. Dude, fucking amazing, man.
Al Pacino.
Yeah, Al Pacino. I don't want none of your ass water.
No, ass water.
Booty juice. And bust a nut bar. Bro, what the fuck?
And if you think about it too,
Bad.
Matthew McConaughey saves everybody at the end with Tebow.
Yeah, with Tebow.
He saves him with Tebow.
Yeah. Dude, Matthew McConaughey in that movie though, that's for some reason,
Fire.
I fucking love Matthew McConaughey in that movie. Because Matthew McConaughey and the other movie that we talked about in the last episode that's not gonna fucking air because we didn't fucking film it correctly, and by we I mean you, is what's the shitty ass one that I hate? It's the space movie.
Oh,
Space
Interstellar.
One. Interfucking stellar.
You don't like the meme?
Stellar.
No, I love the crying meme when people use it.
Well, yeah, I love how people use it, but it's like also I feel like people don't get how to use it. Like there was one that I think is actually funny where it's like this Mexican guy and he's like no and the fucking thing says me staring at my ass eating my first chalupa at Taco Bell 13 years later. I'm addicted to Taco Bell and fat, and it's like this fucking fat as fuck. And that I agree with because that's relatable. I eat Taco Bell like every day. There's Baja Blast right there, like every day.
2 of them.
It's not healthy. Sponsor me. Taco Bell.
Give us free shit.
Give me free shit.
Bro, honestly, if Taco Bell sees this, I would wear any merch they sent us.
Okay.
I would rep that.
Okay, well, I'll tag Taco Bell. Well, hold up. I'll tag Taco Bell so you can cut that out. The smoking thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tag Taco Bell because Taco Bell films at the Irvine location off Jamboree, and Jamboree is right next to my office. And I've actually been there on 2 separate occasions where you guys are filming, and I have my SAG card. I just haven't paid my fucking stuff. So if you want, I can.
We could do stuff where you talk
represent. I literally eat Taco Bell at least once or twice a day.
To cross over this Venn diagram even more, Taco Bell does do the Cars and Coffee. Every Sunday.
Where?
In the parking lot.
There?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Saturday mornings at like 5, 6 a.m. they do Cars and Coffee.
And it's hosted by Taco Bell?
Well, it's like in that lot.
It's not hosted by Taco Bell.
I don't think,
Do you know whose Cars and Coffee it is?
I'll have to follow up on it, but that's where it was.
Tell me whose it is.
Yeah. It was wild.
That shit. It sucks my office.
Yeah. It was, there's fucking, coffee and nice ass cars there, dude. Just people just showing out.
Was it like mod cars or was it like Lamborghini?
It was all types. It was like classic.
That's a really good place to meet because like everybody can come from like all that little area, and that's like a really good spot. That's cool. That's cool.
I'll follow up, but that's been going on for years, dude. Cars and Coffee. I like those.
What?
Those pianos that play themselves. I saw it at like
You're with
Costco.
his decision to buy it, is what you're saying?
I like them.
You just learn to play piano.
No way I'm gonna fucking.
Isn't that those things are based off of like individual songs, right? You like hit one thing and it like there's like cylinder that rotates inside of it and it hits the individual notes, right?
Yeah.
We've had that since like 1670 something. So like I liken that to like the guy on I Think You Should Leave where he's like louder boom throwing plates and shit. He's like shit. That's what I liken that to because it's exactly like that.
Ragtime guy. Tossing the plates.
Yeah.
Oh my
fucking throwing
God.
plates and shit. Dude, you could stop. He's like, louder?
Because you could get the
It's like a pipe organ.
self-playing piano, and you could also, that's just a setting. Like, you could also play it if you were so inclined to learn.
Check this out though. It's 2022, and you can just put on a song that has piano.
Yeah, I'm not saying I would buy it, right? I'm not
Literally can
financially
just-
in a headspace
you
to
can
get
ju-
that.
You can just go to YouTube and type in the word piano, and I'm just gonna that one.
Mm-hmm.
That one. Here we go. Oh, that was an ad.
See?
Can't do that. Hold
My
on.
piano wouldn't do
Oh,
that.
here, let's do this one. It's another ad. Unfucking
It
believable.
started with the piano.
And it starts with piano. Even the ads have piano, man. Why do you need to buy a fucking piano that plays itself?
Because maybe that's not loud enough.
Yeah, but I would put it on my speakers. This is just for example. If
No,
I
no,
was
no, but
Rick
if I had
Ross,
the piano,
I'd buy a good speaker
It'd already
system.
be playing. It'd already be going.
Look, dude. Okay.
That's irrelevant. I don't want the piano.
Everybody has. What's your thing? What's your thing? Everybody has that. What's your thing that if you got in life that you think that you've made it? And it has to be a thing. You can't say like,
Yeah.
oh, if I go to Fiji or like I buy a house in the
Like
Netherlands.
your materialistic thing you buy.
Yeah,
shit
like everybody's
that.
fucking
And you know what it
materialistic.
is?
Fuck you if you're not.
I'd get some sort of like I swear I'd get some sort of like icy ass chain
Yeah.
with like SpongeBob or Patrick, like something like from like the '90s childhood.
Just something that
Yeah.
reminds you of your childhood that is just an ignorant spend.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
What about the
Or
Bart,
not
what
fake,
about,
it's
do you know
that,
anything
that's
about
hollow.
Lil Yachty's Bart Simpson chain?
That thing's sick. The skateboarding one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's sick.
That one's
He,
real?
yeah, no, they're all real. That's not the. It's whether or not it's like a solid thing. Yachty gets all of his stuff from Ben Baller, and Ben
Oh.
Baller doesn't fuck around. Like his minimum, like he has micro pieces that are like
Yeah.
the size of your fucking fingernail. They're all like $976. Like he doesn't like everything he does is fucking high end. Shout out Ben Baller.
Yeah. Yeah,
It was sick.
that's what I'd pick, dude. Some fucking
That's your
movie
that's your
reference,
naked?
yeah.
Is it a
Something
giant
like
chain?
that. 90s reference, something to say I'm like a 90s baby. Yeah. Well, shit. Anything else? Any closing
Yeah,
remarks?
mine is this.
Oh yeah, your
Mine is this.
what is this called? Like your extravagant buy, your bougie buy. Bougie bye bye. What was it? Bougie bye bye.
No, there's a guy on Pawn Stars fuck. He dresses like he's on safari. And he has like handlebar mustache and it's white. You know what I'm talking about? And he has like he wears like British safari outfits. That's my definition of I've made it. If I have a whole wardrobe of like outfits that I wear proudly that make me look like a character from a Hunter S. Thompson book, that's what makes me feel like I've made it. Because for two reasons. For
That's
one,
sick.
I've completely lost the plot
Yeah.
at that point. Like I literally
I
I
love
don't give a fuck anymore at that point. Like
Yeah.
you can't judge me if I'm wearing that. Like I look better than you.
Yeah.
And two, it's expensive. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna shit on this safari out. I can go chase cheetahs right now, dude.
Yeah, if I really
If
wanted
I really wanted to, you know what I mean?
I'm so ready for that.
That's what I'm saying. That's
I
what I
love
made
that,
it. When
dude.
you see me, I'm not even saying if, like when you see me with a handlebar mustache and
Yeah.
a full like safari outfit, you'll know.
That's fucking sick.
You'll know.
You know what I always wanted
And I'll
to?
come up with a SpongeBob chain and be like, bro,
Check this out.
we made it.
Dude, I also always wanted a bunch of corgis.
A bunch of like an army of corgis.
Corgis.
Corgi army.
Just that, like, 'cause
we can do corgi ranch.
Yeah.
And it's like a whole ranch. And instead of buying a cow and being super lonely, we can just buy a bunch of corgis.
yeah, because you reminded
They'll
me
always
like,
have friends.
when yeah, I heard that question like years ago, and I was like, yeah, that'd be a funny way to show luxury and like being
I have a
rich
shit
and
ton of
shit.
corgis.
Just imagine just walking around, nice safari outfit, like 8-10 corgis. They're all just happy as shit, and then you're kind of holding it, and then every time then you walk to like the Ivy, you go eat lunch at the Ivy or some
Right,
shit,
right,
and you
right.
hand it to your dog handler.
No. I'll
You
do
know?
one further since this is end goal. I have a bunch of money at
Yeah,
this point, right?
yeah.
All right. All of my corgis, and I have 10, have been trained to wear sunglasses and walk next to me without leashes, so they look like my Secret Service corgi agents.
It's like
And-
the Squirtle squat.
Yeah, and when I go into places, they all sit out front and block the doorway so
Yeah,
that no one else can
no
come in.
one
But they all are wearing shades, and they all like look around like they're all like
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll give one or two of them this fake earpiece, and then anytime they're itchy, it'll look like they're like on the know what I mean? Something like that.
Corgi Secret Service.
Yeah, Corgi Secret Service Agents is another one of my animated ideas.
That's making it.
Yeah.
Dude, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep thinking of more. But thanks for being on the podcast.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us pick apart your movie taste.
We didn't bring this up at all.
We didn't.
So that's good.
We could.
We kept it timeless. So that's good.
Gotta find out next week if we use it.
Yeah, find out next week if we're speaking Russian.
До свидания.
До свидания!
And oh my god.
Did it get you?
Yeah.
Did I really get you?
Yeah, you hit my neck, dude.
Are you okay?
I'm alright.
You're bleeding profusely.
Dude, you're not that good.
Dude, you're not good.
Dude, did you fucking... Is the
No,
camera good?
I'll aim
Okay.
out the window.